Hello Internet, and welcome to another episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. In the last episode, we went to Not Egypt. This time we're going to be continuing going through Not Egypt in Hidden Base, in Dr. Eggman's Hidden Base. That honestly wasn't that well hidden because, I mean, Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic are all here now. And Amy, I think. I think Amy is with them. I honestly can't remember. It's been like a couple weeks since I recorded the first 3 episodes of this LP. I think we're on episode 4 now. I hope we're on episode 4, or else I've lost a bunch of stuff from my last session. Because I haven't... At this point, I've edited episodes 1 and 2. I'm gonna edit episode 3 later today. And I'm also recording this in my last week of high school, which is just epic. Hopefully my last week of high school. I don't know, I might get held back, we'll see. That's besides the point entirely. So, this is, in my opinion, the worst Sonic level in the game. You haven't seen why yet, because it actually starts off pretty strong. You even get the bounce bracelet, which is something I keep forgetting you don't start with in this game, because it just makes the platforming more fun, and I am dead. That's my fault, I should have seen that coming. But the main gimmick of this level is these hourglasses. You hit the spring on top of them. And, yeah. And I missed it again. Okay. I'm very good at Sonic Adventure 2. So what the bounce bracelet does is it just lets you bounce, obviously. And it doesn't seem like it'd be that useful, but it adds so much to this game. It makes it just more fun in general. Obviously you aren't meant to use it here because you aren't even supposed to have it yet. I just died and then it sent me back, and the game lets you keep power-ups when you get sent back. Sorry if anybody had a seizure because I was doing that. Not funny. I'm okay. There we go again. Future me, cut to when I actually figure this out, because, well, I know what I'm doing, but I'm clearly doing a poor job while commentating. Of course, as soon as I say that, I get it flawlessly. Yeah, the main gimmick is these hourglasses with the springs on top of them. You hit the springs, the hourglass turns upside down, and then you're able to do whatever those hourglasses are attached to. You also have those E100 robots here that just look like Gamma. And honestly, I just miss Gamma because he was a better Tails and Eggman. And this gimmick doesn't really get too much in the way, as far as we've seen yet. Like, that's the worst that can really happen, is it will close a door without you, like, being where you need to be. But even that's pretty easily avoided if you just do, like, a somersault to get underneath it. This is the puzzle that I hate here, if you can even call this a puzzle. You pick up this button, you move it over here, you place it down, you wait for it to go to the center. Oh, look at that! What a good puzzle! Something you had to really use your brain to figure out. That's the only reason I don't like this level, honestly, but it's like a recurring theme. We'll be seeing it a few more times. Would you stop it, robots? I guess you're canonically badniks, but I'm just gonna call you robot. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing poorly, partially because I'm commentating, partially because I'm bad at the game. Which I will not deny. If you've been watching this Let's Play and you're used to watching, like, dedicated Sonic channels play through this game, you're probably not used to seeing these levels be played so poorly. Yeah, the ghosts are here from the Knuckles levels. Now they're here to hug Sonic to death. Except they can't even kill you, they just slow you down, and it's, like, really uncomfortable. But what they do is they freeze you in place and let the robots shoot you, the badniks. Which is super frustrating. Those ghosts are, like, way more recurring of enemies than I want them to be. You take this button, you bring it over here. Don't overshoot it, because that just makes the puzzle take even longer than it has to. And here we go. This room. This is probably the most actually challenging this will get. You have to go down here avoiding those ghosts, all while hoping you make it down in time, because you do have that hourglass that's connected to something at the end of this path. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I avoided every single ghost. I made it. Okay, cool. That might be the first time I made that in my first try, actually. When you, like, jump out of a somersault in this game, it looks so cool. It's, like, my favorite thing to do, and it makes me perform worse as a result, but it just looks so cool. Like, that looks sick. I don't care what anybody says. That's, like, the coolest movement Sonic has ever done. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, you just, you homing attack through grind rails. You can't just get further ahead on them or pick up speed by doing that. Oh, okay, we're back to this. That ghost just disappeared. Oh, okay, and you home into these obstacles that hurt you when you touch them. That's really great. Yeah, this is really the level where Sonic Adventure 2 starts to show that even its Sonic levels aren't perfect. Although this is really the only Sonic level in this game that I'd call bad. It's just not very fun to play. Which is unfortunate because the rest of this game's Sonic levels are very strong. Here we go, let's see that E rank. 5 minutes. Almost 6. That's definitely E. D? Well, that's better than I expected.
No
Did get the Chao key, so... Chao World! Don't worry, buddy. I guess this would be a good point for me to say, I have another channel where I quite frequently do voice acting stuff, and the Sonic voice is one of the ones I'm the most proud of, so... I've been doing my best not to do it during this Let's Play to differentiate it, but... It might come out sometimes, because I love doing the Sonic voice. That's a pretty snazzy performance. I don't even do Ryan Drummond, which is the Sonic voice actor in this game. I do more Jason Griffith, but...
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
And thus we are forced into a Knuckles level because Sonic is a jerk. People say Sonic's like a mean person now. He used to force Knuckles into these levels, which is just the least friend thing you could do, is force somebody to play a Knuckles level in Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I guess it could be worse. He could be forcing Knuckles into a Tails level. Anyway, this power-up is the Hammer Gloves, and these are incredibly important to Knuckles' moveset because they allow you to actually explore entire levels. Similar to the Air Necklace, you need it to fully explore multiple levels, including this one, because with the Hammer Gloves you can break these metal crates. This level's gimmick are these cracked walls. You can dig through them to get to other portions of the level, and that's how you're going to be getting around and searching for the emerald pieces. It's, again, in my opinion, just not fun because, well, it's a Knuckles level. I think I've gone over that I'm not a fan of the Knuckles levels. Although I do like them more than I think most people. Just because I feel like they're more well-designed than some people would give them credit for. There's still a lot to dislike about them. And this one in particular, because the radar will only go off when you're in the correct section of the room. You pop that ghost balloon, there's an actual ghost inside of it, which is just wonderful. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I actually find an emerald piece. I'm gonna be here forever. White family? That doesn't help me. Alright, after searching for forever, I finally found it. 6 minutes just for one of the keys. Oh my god. Alright, found the second one. Behind the treasure chest that's underwater, which is what it meant by treasure you can't open, because there's no way for you to break treasure chests that are underwater. That's actually a pretty good hint, but I did have to get one that explicitly told me that it was in the room that is under the water and that it is where the light cannot reach it or something. Two Eggmans facing each other. It would be Eggmen, I'm sorry. I've listened to that song by the Beatles.
It's closer.
It's in here. Yep.
I found him.
Okay. 13 minutes for that one. Sonic Adventure 2, everybody.
That was tough.
It was. But I actually kind of liked that one. It gave me a lot of good hints that made it fun.
Huh? Who's there? What the... A ghost?
King Boo. Boo. Couldn't go with King Boo, because Boo is a Mario enemy. This game was released before Luigi's Mansion, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they did not know that King Boo would become a Mario character. But I still think it's just funny that the only word separating this character from King Boo is boom. What you're supposed to do is keep going around in circles until you can hit the ghost that is behind King Boom Boo to get that switch to fall into the ground. Stop him and then dig into him. You can go in the opposite direction to catch up to him, that way he won't turn around. It's possible to hit him multiple times per cycle if you're a speedrunner, but I'm not. Gliding gets you closer to him than running would. So if you glide into him afterwards, that's a pretty good way to get more than one hit in per cycle. I want you to listen to some of the noises he makes, though, because they're really funny. I just love it. He's such a funny boss, and, like, I wish more Sonic bosses had the personality that King Boom Boo has, because this is like one of the best Sonic bosses in my opinion, just based entirely on its voice. Okay. So, like, Jesus, those noises are so good. It's funny. It's just, I like it when bosses in games can make me laugh like King Boom Boo does. No, how did he catch up to me is my only question. I've never seen him catch up to me before. He's doing it again. Oh my god. It's actually kind of scary when he is, like, gaining on you. It's the only time he's ever done that. Okay. No. There we go. Okay, I thought I missed the ghost. I was going to get upset if I had to do it again. You get the chance to attack him when he starts trying to breathe fire. Oh, there he goes. I'm not gonna miss this. There we go. Okay. I almost caught him again. I was gaining on him that time. This boss isn't very interesting or fun. In fact, it's very monotonous and boring, but it's still a cool looking boss. I love his rainbow tongue. It looks like he's just eating a ton of Skittles, which I wish were me right now. I could really use some Skittles right now. I can't go that high yet, unfortunately. As you can see, the final phase is just absurd. He never stops. Please, buddy. No, just try to breathe fire, I'm begging you. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's actually finish this. There we go. Orara.
What a hassle.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves! Did you really think you'd get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman.
Sonic!
I'm plotting my scheme.
Just leave it to me.
This time,
As well as the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests! Come out, my servant!
The Golem is a rock ground type Pokemon, sturdy for the ability, knowing the— oh wait, never mind, that's the wrong Golem. Okay, now that my stupid joke is out of the way. This is a super easy boss fight. He has platforms on the back for Sonic to climb on. You just homing attack into these seals and then hit the button on his head. However, while he is easy, this is also one of the cooler looking bosses in this game. Even just to play against, it just looks cool while you're fighting him. The platforms do start to retract, so you're going to want to get up them as soon as you can. As you can see, the platforms start to get a bit more treacherous as the fight progresses. As you can see, there's a pit of quicksand below you, but there are also hooks to get out if you can jump for long enough not to die in the quicksand. Oh, there's his turn, okay. Oh boy. There are also ring capsules down in the quicksand if you want to grab those, which you should. Because if you fall down there, you're probably low on rings. Don't know how I got a ring, but I'll take it. Oh, here I go again. Sometimes it might be smart to jump into the quicksand when he's doing that whirling attack with his hands. Okay. Alright. He only has one more hit left. This is such a cool boss. Oh. Yeah, you can get onto these lower platforms and he just can't hit you with that attack, which is just fun. Okay. Oh, God. That was really close.
Nice try, Rocky.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding. What the?
Is everyone all right? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are
Don't
open.
sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
Master
mean,
Emeralds.
don't sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever! Whoa! Oh no! Don't touch that lever!